You walk into the room, and you feel it instantly, every eye, on you. Suddenly you're thinking about how you walk. What do I even do with my hands? Is my face doing a normal face? You sit down. Sure, everyone clocked it. The stumble. The pause. The weird thing you said. And later, in bed, your brain hits replay. That thing you said. 5 years ago, everyone remembers. Everyone's still thinking about it. Except, here's the thing. They're not. Almost nobody is thinking about you. And there are decades of science to prove it. It starts with a t-shirt. In 2000, a psychologist named Tom Glovich ran a now famous experiment. He made a student wear an embarrassing t-shirt, a big photo of Barry Manilow across the chest, then sent them into a room full of people and asked how many noticed. The student was sure, about half of them, easily. The real number, about a quarter, half as many as they feared, and it got stranger. In another version, people wore shirts they actually liked. Bob Marley, Martin Luther King, Seinfeld. They guessed half the room would notice, 8% did. Gilovich gave the feeling a name, the spotlight effect. You think there's a spotlight following you everywhere. There isn't. So why do we get it so wrong? Because you are the star of your own movie. You see everything from behind your own eyes, every flaw, every stumble, in full HD. It fills your whole screen, so you assume it fills everyone else's screen too? It doesn't. They're all starring in their own movie, and you're barely an extra in it. You trip on the sidewalk, your soul briefly leaves your body. The 3 people who saw it already forgot. They're thinking about their own trip. Last week, you send a text with a typo. You stare at it for an hour. They read it in half a second and moved on. You replay a conversation from 2019. The other person doesn't even remember the year. Your worst, most cringeworthy moment is a moment nobody else even saved, and it goes deeper than what people can see. Because you don't just feel watched on the outside, you feel see-through. Like everyone can read what's happening inside you. The same researchers tested that too. In 1998, they had people tell a lie and asked, will anyone be able to tell? The liars were sure, half the room, at least, almost no one could tell. They called it the illusion of transparency. Your nervousness feels obvious. To you, it's practically invisible to everyone else. The pounding heart, the racing thoughts, that's a private screening. You're the only one in the audience, and when they simply told nervous speakers this, that their fear doesn't show as much as they think, the speakers relaxed and did better. But here's the part that should actually change your day. It's not just that people don't notice your flaws, it's what they think when they do notice you. In 2018, researchers studied real conversations. Strangers talked, then rated each other, and almost everyone made the same mistake. They thought the other person liked them, less than they actually did. They called it the liking gap. You walk away from a conversation cringing, I talked too much, I was so awkward. Meanwhile, the other person walked away thinking, that was nice, I liked them. You were too busy being your own worst critic, getting to notice you were doing just fine. Step back and look at what's really happening. Everyone feels a spotlight on them. Everyone. Which means everyone is looking down at their own, not up at yours. The room you're scared of is full of people just as scared of the room. Everyone's the main character, which is the same as saying nobody is. Now, one honest thing, so this doesn't curdle. Nobody's thinking about you can sound bleak, like you don't matter. That's the wrong read. The people who love you, they see you, they remember, they pay attention. This was never about them, it's about the strangers, the crowd, the imaginary jury. They're not keeping a file on you. Nobody's watching isn't, you don't matter. It means you're free. So here's the truth about the spotlight. It was never pointed at you, or rather, it's pointed at everyone, which means it lands on no one in particular. You've been performing, rehearsing, editing yourself, bracing for judgment, for an audience that never showed up. The seats were always empty. You can put the script down, wear the stupid t-shirt, say the awkward thing, trip on the sidewalk and laugh. Nobody's keeping score. And the one person who is always watching is you. So maybe start there. Be kinder to the only person in the room actually paying attention. Almost 2,000 years ago, a Roman emperor wrote something in his private journal. He wasn't writing for you. He was reminding himself. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Marcus Aurelius. 2,000 years ago, same spotlight, same illusion. It's not new, and it's not just you. The audience in your head is loud, but the real room is barely paying attention. So next time you walk in, sure that all eyes are on you, remember they're all thinking the exact same thing about themselves. The spotlight is off. You can just live. Nobody's watching, and that's the best news you'll hear all day. Think about it.